In the shadowy depths of Necromunda's underhive, a nomadic and mysterious people survive far from the noisy, bustling world of the hivers. These are the Ratskins, a resilient, spiritually connected tribe who have made the dangerous landscape of the underhive their home. While the rest of Necromunda's inhabitants are consumed with violence, power struggles and survival, the Ratskins seek harmony with the land and the spirits they see in the world around them. However, their peaceful existence is often disrupted, and when forced into conflict, they become fierce warriors driven by a powerful need to defend their homes. Ratskin society is built upon a deep spiritual connection to the hive. Unlike the hivers, who see the underhive as a hostile and oppressive environment, the Ratskins view it as a sacred place. They believe that the very essence of the hive is a living entity and possesses a spiritual energy that must be respected and protected. They see signs and omens in things that would go unnoticed by the general population. Unlike the outcasts, scavies and riffraff who inhabit the lower regions of the underhive, Ratskins are distinct in their way of life. Avoiding mutation, cannibalism and senseless violence, they lead a secluded, primitive existence far removed from the frenetic activity of hive society. Organised into tribal communities, Ratskins shun interaction with hivers, finding their customs alien and incomprehensible. Violence is for the most part contrary to their beliefs, as they hold that the soul of a slain foe will return to seek vengeance. When encountering hostile hive dwellers, they prefer to quietly relocate their camps rather than engage in conflict. Without influence from the preachers of the ecclesiarchy, the Ratskins have developed their own animalistic belief system centered on the spirits of the hive. They view the hive as sentient, subject to moods and whims, and their shamanistic practices reflect a deep respect for the hive's ecosystem. This understanding allows them to anticipate and adapt to environmental phenomena like hivequakes and critter swarms. However, their beliefs mark them as heretical in the eyes of the imperial creed. Hive guilds have issued bounties on them, and Ratskins remain unwelcome within general imperial society, forced to live on the fringes of civilization. The Ratskins' history is largely unknown even to themselves. They live in the present, focusing on survival, spirituality, and their deep connection to the underhive. Many aspects of their past, including their true origins, remain a mystery, and their culture is passed down through generations of oral traditions. Ratskin tribes are typically small and scattered, led by a combination of elders and chieftains. Their structure is based on wisdom and survival skills rather than brute strength. Leaders are chosen for their spiritual insight and their ability to lead the tribe through the dangers of the underhive. The shamans are not only spiritual leaders, but also skilled in the ancient arts of divination, prophecy, and protection. They mediate between the tribe and the hive spirits, performing rites and ensuring the safety of the Ratskin tribes. They also possess profound knowledge of the underhive's terrain, which is passed down to them through ritual and the wisdom of ancestors before them. The totem warriors are unique among the Ratskins, revered for their deep spiritual devotion and pursuit of purification in the eyes of the hive spirits. Both the Ratskin people and their bad-skin counterparts hold these warriors in high regard. Totem warriors are seen as wandering pilgrims embarking on sacred quests or entering prayer-like trances to commune with the spirits of the hive. Their existence is deeply intertwined with the spiritual journey, making them both feared and respected figures in the underhive. Central to their beliefs is the conviction that slaying an opponent in close combat allows them to absorb the enemy's soul. This act not only protects them from spiritual retribution, but also enhances their own spiritual strength. Eschewing all forms of ranged combat, totem warriors dedicate themselves to melee combat, wielding weapons steeped in their purification rituals and hive-born superstitions. These totem weapons, believed to be imbued with the power of the hive spirits, possess devastating capabilities far surpassing their ordinary counterparts when wielded by these devout warriors. Ratskin braves are young warriors and protectors of the tribe. They are responsible for hunting, defending their camps, and leading their tribe on expeditions into the hazardous areas of the bad zones and the underhive. They are often the most eager to impress and must earn their stripes as a rite of passage before becoming proven fighting men of their tribe. Ratskin scouts are the silent vanguard of the Ratskins, and their primary job is to gather information and scout new areas for the tribe to move to. Scouts are highly skilled in stealth and navigation. Their knowledge of the tunnels and bad zones is unparalleled, and they use this to help their tribe avoid dangers or gain the upper hand in combat. They are expert trackers, able to read the subtle signs left by creatures or other gangs in the underhive. Those who have lost their tribe to hivers, outlaws, or rival Ratskins often become renegades, Driven by grief and rage, these individuals seek vengeance for those who destroyed their homes. A renegade is a brutal and relentless force, often acting as a lone revenant. Brackar the Avenger is one such figure, a legendary renegade who has become infamous for his bloodthirsty revenge against the hivers who destroyed his tribe. Ratskin warriors have been known to use crude muskets, scavenged long rifles, reclaimed auto weapons and simple firearms like stub guns and shotguns in their hunting parties. Their combat style is based on stealth, traps and overwhelming force when necessary. The weapons they wield are often traded or crafted from materials found in the Underhive, and they make use of everything at their disposal. Slings and bows are also common tools for the Ratskin Braves. They are effective at launching small projectiles such as rocks or arrows over long distances. These weapons are perfect for setting ambushes, attacking from a distance, or harassing larger enemies. The Ratskins' knowledge of terrain and camouflage allows them to use these weapons with deadly accuracy. The Ratskins have an affinity for toxins and venoms found in the Underhive. They use these poisons on their weapons, coating their arrows or darts to incapacitate or kill their enemies. Poisoned weapons are particularly useful for subduing larger foes and beasts of the sump or sapping an enemy gang's fortitude before an attack. Blind snake pouches are spiritual totems that most Ratskins carry. These small leather pouches are worn around the neck and filled with the extracted venom of the albino blind snake and mixed with various types of fungus to form a potent concoction. The blind snake pouches are believed to be infused with the power of the hive spirits, and slowly the powerful concoction seeps into the skin of the wearer, giving them a somewhat supernatural sense of prescience, allowing them to react with faster speed than an ordinary hive scummer. The pouches are often treated with reverence and are carried by many Ratskin warriors as a symbol of their connection to the hive spirits. Blind snake pouches are highly rare and sought after items at any hive trading post and can fetch a lot of credits. The Ratskins are skilled hunters and gatherers, able to find sustenance in the desolate environment of the Underhive. They hunt everything from smaller vermin and insects to larger prey like wolf rats, millisaurs and ripperjacks, using traps, poisons and their intimate knowledge of the bad zones to catch their prey. They hunt in small groups, using stealth and cunning to outmaneuver their prey. Larger creatures such as mutant beasts or giant sump spiders are dangerous but essential sources of food and materials for the Ratskins. In addition to hunting, the Ratskins are skilled foragers. They gather edible fungi, plants and other resources from the Underhive. These resources are often scarce, but the Ratskins have learned to make use of whatever they find, crafting nourishing meals from even the most unassuming items. Food is not only a resource, but also a sacred gift from the hive. The Ratskins treat their food with reverence, offering thanks to the hive spirits before eating. They believe that their survival depends on the continued favour of these spirits, and they take great care in how they use the resources of the Underhive. Though the Ratskins prefer to avoid the hustle and bustle of hive life, they are not completely isolated. Sometimes, in times of need, Ratskins venture into hive settlements to trade, gather information, or seek work as guides or trackers. However, they are always wary of the hivers and their ways and stay aloof and disdainful, even when hired by other gangs as scouts and trackers. Ratskins sometimes trade rare resources such as valuable herbs, potions, healing salves, or even sacred objects with other gangs. They are skilled negotiators, often bartering their wares for food, weapons, or supplies. However, they are careful to avoid becoming too entangled in the web of hive politics, as they have little interest in the material wealth or power struggle of the hivers. Some Ratskins who venture too far into the hive city settlements are corrupted by the vices of the hive world, such as the addiction to chems, drinking holes, and gambling dens. These individuals are branded badskins by their people. Once a Ratskin has been tainted by the hivers' ways, they are considered no longer welcome in the tribe and are driven out, often drifting from settlement to settlement in search of a place to belong. The Ratskins also have a unique relationship with Architech, ancient technology that is sacred to their people. They will fiercely defend any Architech sites from other gangs or scavengers, believing that the spirits of the hive protect these places, often completely unaware and naive of what this ancient technology is or does exactly. These ancient sites hold great spiritual power and significance. The Ratskins will not disturb these sites, but will guard them fiercely. Ratskin camps are typically set up in strategic locations, either near valuable resources or hidden deep within the tunnels of the Underhive. The tribe will often relocate their camp if they feel threatened, as their mobility is one of their greatest strengths. These camps are extremely hard to find without the use of special Ratskin maps and the knowledge of the bad zones and environments of the Underhive. Scabs, the half-breed sidekick of Cal Jericho from the Necromunda novels, represents the tragic outcome of a ratskin torn between the worlds of the Hivers and his own people. Scabs' journey is a reflection of the conflict many ratskins face when they're forced into the larger hive society. Scabs was born to a ratskin mother and a Gilder father, making him an outcast in both cultures. He is often torn between his loyalty to his ratskin heritage and the allure of the Hiver world. His experiences serve as a reminder of the dangers of becoming too attached to the materialistic and corrupt world of the Hivers. The Ratskins endure because they are deeply connected to the Hive, a sacred and powerful force. Their survival depends not only on their skills, but also on their spiritual connection to the land and the Hive spirits. Whether they are peacefully hunting in the wastes, defending sacred Architech sites, or seeking vengeance as renegades, the Ratskins remain a proud and powerful people, always in tune with the world around them.